Welcome back everybody to Little Miss Stampy Pants. Today I'm going to show you how I created this super cute festive little card. I actually made this card out of the Candy Cane Lane Designer Series paper, and I just cut out the little houses, just fussy cut them out. So I'm sure you guys already know that step, so I actually went to save time. I already actually cut them out. So let's go ahead and show you how to make the rest of the card though. So it's a standard A2 card that I have cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. And it's just the Whisper White cardstock. And then to make the snow, which is this blue piece here, I just had a scrap piece of the Whisper White cardstock, and I actually used the Tempting Turquoise stamp pad. So all you do is, actually I have a piece of white, so I don't want to do it on my green here. So I just have a blending tool. They have sponges online at Stampin' Up. A lot of people use the sponges. They come in a disc that you can cut into like a pie shape, and then they take a clip and they clip it at the end of it. I like this tool. I've had this tool, so I'm just going to use this. And I try and with this one because I want it really light, and the Tempting Turquoise is kind of dark. I start it on this white piece of scrap before I just go in circles and just create this blue, trying not to fold the cardstock here. And you just pretty much color the whole thing. Soft sky would be another good color if you wanted to use that. I actually am getting my Subtles ink pads very soon. I've already ordered them, so I'm just waiting for them to come in. So if you have soft sky, you can certainly use that one as well. I think both of them will be very pretty. And then I just took this and I just cut just like little hills there, so it looks like just a little hills of snow. And then you take your base and you want to fold it. So that's going to go down here. See, just like that. And I set it on there with some Stampin' Dimensionals, so you can kind of see maybe that it's popped up a little bit. Alright, so for the trees though, in the background here, I used the Lovely as a Tree stamp set. And because this stamp set is a clear mount stamp set, we do not need the Stampin' Pad. I do have some on the sentiments that you will need to have that. But, oh, all dirty there. Alright, so let's go ahead and I used Crumb Cake ink pad. And this one I stamped off, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So you ink it up, you stamp it on your scrap, and then you stamp it on your card, and that's Stampin' Off. And that gives it that lighter color, so it looks like they're farther away. And just went right to the edge of that. See how cute that is? And I just stamped on the very top of it because the bottom is going to be the snow. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Alright, so for the sentiment though, which is the Merry Christmas sentiment, I actually got that sentiment from the Star of Light stamp set, and this one is a photopolymer stamp set. So we will need to have the Stampin' Pad. So I'm just going to set that underneath here. Oops. And I can put that aside here. Okay, so now that I have the Stampin' Pad, I actually already have it mounted on my block. I can't wait to get the Stampin' Up blocks. It's going to be so much better. And for the color of the sentiment, I used the early espresso. And the reason I went with the early espresso and the crumb cake for the colors is because this designer series paper actually has the crumb cake and the early espresso colors, so it matches really good. And that's the one thing I like about Stampin' Up! Is all of them coordinate, so everything matches. Makes it very easy for the people that really are not avid crafters but do want to do something simple. There's really no thought to the color process. So I just stamp that in the bottom here, and I press and hold so that ink can actually go through that cardstock, just like that. How cute. Alright, so actually I'm going to do the sentiment on the inside of the card as well, since I already have that out. So on the inside I also used the early espresso, and I used the tin of tags sentiment, the spread some Christmas cheer. So we're gonna go ahead and get that block out here. There we go. Ink that up. And this is a super easy card. Doesn't take much time at all to assemble, but it comes out so cute. I think the most time that I spent was fussy cutting the little gingerbread houses. Alright, so how cute is that? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and assemble the top of that card. Take care of this. Alright, so to assemble the top of the card, I actually put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of the snow. Let me get those out. And I actually used 6 just because I wanted to make sure that it was going to stay there, that it wasn't going to fold, just in case I mail these out. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and just take off these little paper backing. And I just line up the bottom so that it's even all the way across. Alright, and then just press it down. Cute. Alright, so with these, because now this is raised from the card, if you try and do this, it's gonna, and you just put your Tombow glue on the back of the whole thing, I don't know, I just think it would look weird. So I just put a Stampin' Dimensional on the very top of the houses, just so that this part is raised just as much as the background, and then I just put some Tombow on the bottom so that when you press it, it's going to even out this house so that it doesn't like go downward. You can do it however works for you. I just found that this was the better way of doing it, and you don't need very much Tombow. With that glue, it is very sticky. So, and then I just take off the paper before I adhere the house, and I actually have the taller house over here. There, just like that. And then take off the back of this one, put a little bit of Tombow, and then adhere this one down. Alright, cute. And that's it. Oh no, it's not. Just kidding. We have rhinestones. So if you use the basic rhinestones, I just popped one over here, took another one and put it down here, and that was my phone. I'm not sure who wants me, but alright. See how super cute and easy that card is? And it is so festive. Took maybe 7 to 8 minutes, but that's about it. And it's, you know, like I said, the longest time was cutting around the gingerbread houses. So there's my cards. And if you would like any of the products that I used to make this card, go ahead and click on the link below, and that'll get you to my online store. And you can order through littlemissstampypants.stampinup.net, and go ahead and click on that. That would be great. And I just want to thank everybody that has helped me through this. I decided to do this a little while ago and I was hesitant, but then I started and I am so glad I did. I appreciate every single one of you, and if you liked my videos, go ahead and hit like and subscribe so that you can see a lot more of my videos. And thank you so much, you guys. You guys have a wonderful crafting day, and Merry Christmas to everybody. Bye.